If somebody makes a sukkah between trees, and the trees act as the walls, the partitions. We go to the Peirush. Somebody makes a sukkah b'nei lonis, and the lonis are the walls. They themselves. Now, hoyu chazokim, if they don't shake in the wind, oy shekosha oisam v'chizik oisam at shalitiye ruach hamatsuya manido oisam tamid, or if he tied them together so that they therefore cannot move, umile bein ha'amirim, and he filled in the areas between the branches. And where's the amirim come from? Because there's a person Mishayo Roish Amir at the head of the branch. B'teven and b'kash, whatever filling you might have, like straw or chaff. Kadesh tagid oisam haruach, so that the wind will not go through them, will not shake them. B'kosher oisam, and they don't shake. Harei zug sheiro. It's kosher. Shekol mechitza sheni yochel lamed v'or metzuya shel yabosha ein mechitza. That anything that will not stand without in a regular normal wind is not a good mechitza. If it can stand in a regular wind, even if it can't stand in the wind of the ocean, it's called a mechitza. Abeinu menoyach in the Maggid Mishnah, cite the Mishnah. Somebody makes a sukkah b'nei ilonis. The ilonis are definitely slow. The Gemara cites Amar Abacha b'Yakov, and a mechitza. It cannot stand in the ruach mitzuya. It's not a mechitza. They ask a question. We learned to oises ukosek b'nei ilonis, so ilonis definitely slow ksheira. We learned that if somebody makes a sukkah among the trees, and the trees are walls for the sukkah, it is kosher. And still, that's even if the wind shakes them. So my answer is no. That it's only kosher when they are strong, that they don't bend, or the leaves are tied, as we said above, and the area between them is made so that they can't move at all. Stiffened with straw and chaff. What's muruach mitzuyi shel yabosha? What does it mean? A regular wind of the land wind. Maggid Mishnah cites in Sukka that Sukka has to be a temporary structure, and therefore, even though a wind from the sea will push it over, it's still called a dwelling, because that's what the Sukkah is supposed to be. It's not a permanent dwelling. Abayim Manoyach adds, any mechitza that can stand in a ruach mitzuya, and in a regular wind is not a mechitza, is not only with regard to Sukkah, wherever you need, like B'Shabbos, if you need a Sukkah. And the Rambam, Hilchos Shabbos, Perek Zayin, Aloch Avdal says that he filled between the leaves, Tevin V'Kash, and he tied them to something that they were held in the ground till they will stand Beruch Mitzuya. That causes it to be a Mechitza. Shulchan Aruch says, somebody who makes a sukkah b'nei ilonis, and the ilonis are the walls. If they're strong, or he strengthened them by tying them, that the ruach mitzuya will not cause them to flutter, and he filled between the ear spaces with chaff and straw, then it's kosher. The Mishnah Berurah adds that if the majority of the doifen is strong, that means that you can infer from Tosfos it's kosher because it doesn't go back and forth. But even if it goes back, it can't stay perfectly straight, and it comes back and forth. And we'll turn the page. It's not called a mechitza, even if it's in a place that doesn't have a ruach, because it would be a ruach, the mechitza would bend. What we say that you have to fill in the ear spaces, the Mishnah Berurah writes that's only if it's 10 tvachim high, with these leaves. But if not with the leaf branches, but if these branches are above 10 tvachim, as long as the bottom is strong enough, right, he has a mechitza, and the rest of it is additional. And so it would seem from the case of Mishnah that this chizuk has to be only till 10 tvachim. Shulchan Aruch adds you shouldn't do the mechitza from sheets which are made out of flax, which flap in the wind, because it cannot stand Beruah Mitzuya, it's not a mechitza. And therefore, you have to strengthen the sheets with sticks to keep them from flapping. Cane to keep them from flapping.